Hey guys, how's it going? Like Butter here, and today I have some Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay. This is on the PC. This game is extremely old, but still looks absolutely beautiful. And I hopped in one of these really small servers that kind of has a lot of really fast gameplay. It's kind of like a little arena, just to try to get my shot back and get used to the game again. And I just wanted to make this video to talk about the recent events that have been going on between Call of Duty and Battlefield. And if you aren't caught up with what's going on, I'm here to kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea. So basically, years ago, Call of Duty and Battlefield have always been in contention with each other for, you know, the top-notch first-person shooter army game out there. And it's been like that for years, where Battlefield has always competed with COD, and COD's usually always came out on top. Mainly because Call of Duty, I think, is a little bit easier to play than Battlefield. Like, Battlefield takes a lot more skill, in my opinion, because you have to lead your shots, you have to compensate for bullet drop, you know, you have to worry about tanks and helicopters and a whole bunch of other stuff, whereas in Call of Duty, it's basically just a reflex shooter. You know, I'm not hating on a Call of Duty or anything like that, but yeah, I just think Battlefield is more skillful to play, and it's harder for people to just kind of pick up and be good at. I mean, I hopped on Bad Company 2 for the first time in years, and for the first like 10 games, I'm pretty sure I didn't get a single kill. It's just how it is. But anyways, so this year's two games that are being released for Call of Duty and Battlefield is unreal. The feedback that, you know, these two trailers that just recently dropped have been getting. So I'm going to put a screenshot on the screen right now so you guys can see the comparison between the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare reveal trailer and the Battlefield 1 reveal trailer. Now, the Battlefield 1 reveal trailer has 23 million views, 1.2 million likes, and only 22,000 dislikes. And the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare trailer has 296,000 likes and 1.6 million dislikes. It is unreal, and it's only got 16 million views. So Battlefield is destroying Call of Duty right now, and I want to talk about why that is. Now, for years, I feel like a lot of people have really wanted, especially with the new engines coming out and the beautiful things that all these companies are being able to do, you know, at the studio to make games look so amazing. You know, with all the new components in you know, consoles and PCs and everything just moving forward. And Call of Duty seems to never do that. It seems to always stay the same. It never looks better than the year before. I'm not saying like it looks exactly the same from, you know, Modern Warfare 1 to now, but it's really not far off if you look at it. And Battlefield is like the complete opposite. With each Battlefield, you're starting to see better and better graphics, and like the trailer that we saw that DICE dropped was phenomenal. I cannot believe how good the trailer was. And then the Call of Duty trailer was just meh. It was just I think people are sick of the futuristic stuff, man. There's too many games out there that do the futuristic thing. I think when it comes to a first-person army shooter, you know, people are looking forward to a World War I or World War II game, a game of where we can kind of relive those moments that have shaped history. Enough with the space, boost jumping, you know, backpack thrusting, slide jumping, wall running, whatever it may be, man. Like, I'm just so sick of the futuristic stuff. Leave the futuristic stuff to like Halo and those types of games that have had a foundation in the future for years. And I think that people really wanted to see a World War II or World War I Call of Duty, and it seems like that Activision just kind of did what they wanted and did kind of ignored the fans. And I think that kind of shows in this, where I really feel like DICE not only listen to their fans, they listen to the Call of Duty fans, which is crazy to think about. Now, I think some of this has to do with the 3-year cycle that Activision's doing with Call of Duty. So if you don't know, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and Infinity Ward, and by the way, this Infinity Ward is not the same Infinity Ward that made Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2. That entire like team got like basically fired, and they brought a whole new team in. That old team is the ones who did Titanfall. Was it Respawn or something like that? Respawn Games, I don't know. So you have this new company that's like Infinity Ward, pretty much, and then you have like Sledgehammer, who's decently new, and then you have Treyarch, which Treyarch used to be like the little brother of Infinity Ward, and now it's like completely flopped. Like, Treyarch makes really good games. I enjoyed Black Ops 3. I didn't think it was the greatest, but for the futuristic game, I think it was about as good as it could get. And I think they did a really good job with the game, and it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I enjoyed the zombies, and I enjoyed everything about it, and Treyarch makes really good games. But I think when Sledgehammer was making Advanced Warfare, they already had the 3-year cycle plan in place. So I think when people reacted really negatively to Advanced Warfare, I think maybe Activision kind of panicked a little bit and said, well, you know, maybe we should do a Call of Duty 4 remaster, you know, for the people that want the boots on the ground Call of Duty. And I think people are like would have reacted very positively to that. You know, it's kind of nice that they're giving 10 maps and they're remastering, you know, a gem like Call of Duty 4. However, they're forcing you to buy their shitty game and pay $20 extra for what? How an 8 to 9 year game? How old is Call of Duty 4? It's got to be what, 2007? So it's about a 9-year-old game. And to force you to buy the Legacy Edition, it's almost like they know that people aren't going to play Infinite Warfare, that they're basically putting Call of Duty 4 in it just to force people to buy the game. And I think that just feels wrong, and I really think that they should sell the game separately, but they won't do that because they know Infinite Warfare won't sell. And like Battlefield 1, you know, EA and DICE did the complete opposite. They listened to the fans. They heard that people wanted World War, you know, 1, and they basically just took, they're taking, you know, Battlefield 1942 and kind of putting it in, you know, World War 1 era, and it just looks fantastic and it looks amazing, and I cannot tell you how excited I am for Battlefield 1. I will be pre-ordering Battlefield 1 indefinitely. Obviously with EA titles you want to be a bit careful, but it's DICE. Like, come on, DICE is amazing. And I think Battlefield has been one of EA's main games that they always have content for. Now I know Battlefront kind of lacked content, but that, you know, that's different. We know as much as anyone else that they pretty much just reskin Battlefield. That's what Battlefront was, a Star Wars reskin to kind of hype up, you know, The Force Awakens and to maybe start a new series. But, you know, this is their bread and butter here, guys, the Battlefield series. And my reaction to this trailer is amazing. Like, I can't believe it's doing so well. It's coming up on like 140,000 views. And I talked to the community manager at DICE. I've known him for a while, and he actually told me that the employees at DICE have watched my reaction multiple times and they loved it. So I'm really happy and you know, really humbled to have people that made such an amazing trailer. Like that trailer, the Battlefield 1 trailer, is breaking records, guys. It is breaking records. It's one of the most liked gaming videos on YouTube. 23 million views in 4 days. I cannot believe how successful this Battlefield 1 trailer is. And like, I can't get the Seven Nation Army out of my head. The song choice was perfect. The cinematics were amazing. The sounds were unbelievable. It was just one of the best gaming trailers I have ever seen, and I think I've watched it over 100 times. I'm not even kidding. I've watched it over 100 times. So if you haven't seen the trailer, I'll put a link to it in the description. But I do think, even with all this, you know, RIPCOD and everyone kind of hating on COD, I think COD can, you know, Call of Duty can bounce back. They can. And the way they're going to bounce back is if next year's Call of Duty is a World War II game. And I think it might be because I remember a while back when Sledgehammer tweeted after Advanced Warfare was out for a while. They said something about hearing the feedback from the fans and that they're going to be working on their next game to please the fans. So I'm assuming that Sledgehammer's game next year is going to be a World War II title. If it's not, if it's another futuristic game next year, you might as well kiss Call of Duty goodbye. It's done. People don't want the futuristic stuff. We want either modern warfare or we want the real thing that you know, shaped our history, the old World War I, World War II warfare, where, you know, you can basically just play and put yourself in a position where people actually were. Not this, like, space warfare shit. Like, come on, dude. No one wants to play a Call of Duty game and fly around in space. Like, there's so many games that have already done that, like Destiny and Halo and Crysis, and it's just like, not even, well, Titanfall is a little bit different. It wasn't really in space, but you guys see what I'm saying with the futuristic thing being overdone? I don't think it's a good idea to release 3 COD games all being futuristic. Like, I liked Black Ops 3, but I think I would have liked Black Ops 3 even more if Advanced Warfare didn't exist. I hated Advanced Warfare. The boost jumps and like the thrusts to the different directions just made gunfights feel completely just uncorrect, and it broke every single map on the game. I don't know, man. I just think it was a really poor choice. But then again, like I said, with a 3-year cycle, they probably were just too far in the project to do anything else besides just throw together, you know, 10 map Modern Warfare 1 remaster. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. Oh my god, that guy just went flying in there. Did you guys see that? Yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to be posting some Battlefield videos. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing some Battlefield 4. I haven't played Battlefield 4 too much, and like, I heard that it's gotten pretty good. I know when it launched, it was a bit rocky, but apparently DICE LA has been taken over for Battlefield 4, and they've been putting out a bunch of free content and stuff. I don't know if they're still doing that, but if you guys would be interested in seeing me post any Battlefield 4, please let me know. I'm so down for that. Now, of course, I'll play Bad Company 2 here and there, but it's kind of hard because Bad Company 2 is old, and most of the lobbies that are still available for it are kind of just modded lobbies. Like you can see in this video here, I end up going to like max prestige or max rank in like one game. You know, it's just craziness. But Bad Company 2 is definitely one of my favorite games of all time, and it's cool to go back and play. Like, what is that? Killing Spree, Tupac, 6 pussy kill streak. Like, I don't even know what the fuck's blinking in the middle of my screen. Like these modded lobbies, I just lose brain cells, I swear. But anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of the Battlefield trailer and this whole controversy, you know, with Battlefield versus COD. I think this year, Battlefield definitely won already. All the game has to do is be good when it comes out, and you know, Battlefield is gonna bury CODs in sales. I think they really will. Obviously, COD will always be a contender because it's one of the most popular shooters, you know, in the world. But I think Call of Duty has the ability to bounce back if the next Call of Duty is a World War II shooter, especially because Battlefield 1 is a World War I shooter. If the next Call of Duty is World War II, they have a chance to bounce back, I think, and people will play. I know I will. I'll buy a World War II Call of Duty game next year. But this year, I think I'm gonna pass on Call of Duty, man. Honestly, I'm gonna play Battlefield. I'm gonna play The Division. I'm gonna play, you know, Doom, Overwatch. I think I'm gonna pass on COD this year, guys. Honestly, I don't want exosuits and jumping, you know, thrust pack, jetpack things anymore. I just don't want it. And yeah, I liked Modern Warfare, I liked Modern Warfare 1, you know, Call of Duty 4, but yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on spending $80 just to get a 10 map remake of a 9-year-old game. I think I'm gonna pass, and you know, be sniping some fools in Battlefield and flying some helicopters into buildings or something. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think. And if you enjoyed, be sure to drop the video a like, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care, everybody.